I'm going to read off of my MySpace. There's this blog I wrote. I just want to read it and talk about it a bit. Because I wrote it in 2006. No, wrong password. That's how often I go on MySpace. Okay, we're on. Now, how do you navigate this thing? I have a Golden Dreams group wants to be your friend, except I don't really care. I don't know who that is. But, here's a profile. Okay, that's where, okay, here it is. Okay. Here. The blog is titled Me, Myself, and I Against I. Okay. This was written, let's go down, October 11th, 2006. I'll just point the camera back at me and read. I just thought that I'd rant for a bit. I was talking with a few good friends of mine, and then a point about religion came up. So, since I'm agnostic, which I'm not anymore, I decide against there being any basis for truth. Pretty close to nihilism, I think, but nihilism is far more evil, which it is. Basically, I believe that when you feel and see something, then you should believe in it as a being. Fuck blind faith. I've heard that so many times. I ask people, how do you believe in God? They reply, I believe in him/her because he/she will accept me when I die. He/she will take in my spirit. How do they know this? They've read the Bible. First of all, who wrote the Bible? Who told you that it was the only truth? Well, how does anyone really know if something is true? My mom says it is, so it must be true. Wrong. So many people believe in what they're raised to believe in. That's okay, I guess. Believing in such for years after maturity is ludicrous. It's crazy, unless of course you choose to do so. You should get the point by now. Basically, religion is nothing but a bunch of lies. A book that has been edited many times. The only basis for truth is living in today's world. Yes, you must conform to the everyman's beliefs. You must wear plain clothing, you must shower daily, you must clean up after yourself. Why? Because it's unacceptable to change under the public eye. Ooh, look at his hair. Gasp. It doesn't bother me. It just baffles me that people are still surprised. I've had to unwillingly change for my job. Your hair is too long. I cut it for my mother, by the by. Back then, I'd cut my hair for my mother. Your hair is too messy. Your clothing is ripped. Your haircut is unacceptable. Take that kerchief off. I had a black bandana on that day. Can't you wear a hat? I wore a fedora. The boss never saw. But he may have said, are you mocking my lifestyle? Anyways, this world is too bland. We should all be able to live our lives how we want to, although I get angry sometimes at people's beliefs. But as I am labeled, I am Mr. Mannerman. I hold the door for you. I will say thank you, you're welcome, take care, and have a wonderful, good, great evening, morning, day, night. It's how I was raised, and probably part of the reason my ass has never been kicked. Nor have I been in a fight. I am a pacifist. I am straight edge. I used to be. I am becoming a vegan. No longer. I shall not drink again, ever. I apologize. I don't mind being in the presence. I'll even have a good time, just without the drinks. I now socially drink. just socially. I'm not a drunk. Okay, so why straight edge? Well, I believe in living longer. I can do more if I live longer, right? Unless I am murdered. So, I am straight edge because I value life, something I gained when my son was born. Vegan? It's hard. Meat? It's really tasty, but surely it's not good for me. Neither is any of this other shit. So, grass and water for me. What do drugs do? Drugs are good, like that NoFX song. But for how long? You get your fix. And maybe you're good for the day. But you shorten your breath, run risks of disease, basically. You're emo. You're killing yourself. Wait, calling you emo is an overstatement. No. You're one of those classy punks who dies of heroin overdose, like Sid Vicious and Darby Crash. The list goes on. Many unsung heroines, I'm sure. Pun not intended. Yes, bunches of people are wasting away. You could go be a doctor and help other people go on to do great things. You could even be a writer who inspires the masses. What about a community worker doing your share of work for your ever-so-friendly neighbors? Why not? You could even be in a band, get an instrument, learn to play it, go out, play shows, and convey a message. That's contribution right there. Oh. And anarchy. Oh, the anarchy. Where does it go? It can never exist. Though it did at one point for a short period, it can no longer go on. This has been made obvious many, many times. It was great, I'm sure, not anymore. Another thing that irks me, in a funny way, is sports. They're fun to play, but not to watch. Sports is one of the greatest things that man can do. Woohoo! It's good as a group. You and some friends want to play basketball, football, or baseball? Fine, any sport. Just, why care about watching it? I went to a free Mets game once. I was bored out of my mind, nearly literally. I used to be on a team. Collectively, we led each other in the fiery battle of baseball mayhem. It was hot and sunny and fun. I loved that it was dirty, openly dirty. Yes, team sports, talking about it afterwards, fine. Watching it? No. Not seeing the picture. I've also been contemplating on deleting my MySpace. Who cares? Shortly after, I decided against such a thing because it's my only source of communications for certain persons. Hence, after this, I made a Facebook. And now that's my main source of communication. I surely have much, much more to rant and put in. I'll save that for another blog. Ooh, another blog. No way. Alright, so clearly, there's a lot jumbled in there. I was really angry one night. It's October 2006. This is 4 years ago. I was 18 years old. And I was into punk rock, so when I'm talking about my hair, I had a mohawk. When I'm talking about conformity and all that, it's all because I was messy, never showering, didn't care, and I was upset that other people cared. So that's pretty much what that was about. The whole Bible thing, I don't really, honestly, have anything against that. Look, see over there on the floor? It's a messy floor, but you see right there? That is a stack of Bibles. That doesn't happen often. Not in my house, but yeah, like, I believe in God now, but I am not part of any organized religion, and I don't plan on being part of any organized religion. because I still do believe religion is evil, and it causes more deaths and more pain than pretty much anything else. It causes wars. So, I'll read excerpts from the Bible. That's fine. That's completely fine. But I'm not going to read the entire thing and believe every word that it says, because I was not there when it was created. It was written by man, and to be man is to err. We make errors. We are human. So, who's to say that more than half of those books is not mistranslated? And even with the first volume of the Bible, how can you be so sure that it was in fact written by a prophet? Because the Bible told you? Were you there? No. This is why I don't follow it to a T. But it does have some good guidelines, good things to live by. Personally, I'm not religious in the sense of Christianity. I don't chastise other people for believing in other religions. I'm, in fact, interested in Buddhism, Hinduism, almost every other religion, Judaism. I'm open-minded to all these other things because there's so much you can learn from it. And with that, I'm gonna leave it at that, because this is something that a lot of people can easily get offended by. And I'm not trying to offend anybody, but this is just my personal belief. That's really all it is. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you later.